demonstrating their incredible size, speed, power, and complex learning abilities. These behaviors keep our whales active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations of guests, and we're so excited to share them with all of you today. As trainers, we spend years building our relationships with the whales. This creates trust and allows us to provide optimal healthcare, research, and quality of life. All 8 of our killer whales here at SeaWorld San Diego take an active role in their own health and well-being through husbandry or medical training. One of the first husbandry positions the whales learn is to roll over and present us with the underside of their tail flukes. This allows our veterinary team to come out once a month and collect a blood sample from the veins that run along the underside of those flukes. Getting a blood sample isn't the only way we make sure our whales are staying healthy. Another important healthcare metric is monitoring their weight. We can ask them to slide up onto a giant killer whale size scale and lift their tail flukes completely up and out of the water, just like you see what we're doing right here. Now this behavior is a great example of the purpose behind our training program. Some behaviors, like the slide out, are visually stunning, but its real purpose was trained so we could monitor the whale's weight. We ask our whales for high energy, powerful behaviors like reaches and jumps up and out of the water for great exercise. In fact, all the behaviors that you'll see today contribute to making sure our whales stay healthy. It's the most important part of our job, and we strive to achieve this through diet, exercise, lots of love, and of course, a little bit of play. And our killer whales sure do love to play. We learn what they like and how they enjoy interacting, not just with each one of us, but with the rest of the pod as well. Playtime is a great opportunity to create new enrichment and build our connection. We love sharing new toys and enrichment with all the whales, and today, with all of you as well. As you all just got to see, playtime is fun for everyone. But for killer whales, it's actually how they learn and practice their hunting skills. They'll prey on pretty much anything, from fish to marine mammals to great white sharks and even the largest animal on Earth, the blue whale. The blue whale is 5 times longer and 50 times heavier than any of the killer whales we've seen here today. So you might be wondering, how's the size of Cleo? Take on a whale that size in the wild? Skill and teamwork allow them to hunt the blue whale and all other kinds of prey. In fact, killer whales all around the world have developed unique skills and techniques to catch their prey of choice. They'll use their tail flukes for slapping, tossing, and throwing. Now this tires their prey, making it easier to catch. teach themselves to turn and re-enter the water. Transient positive killer whales off the coast of the Pacific Northwest prey on marine mammals instead of fish. They rely on quiet stuff to hunt. During hunting, you may see killer whales porpoising in pursuit of prey, or they may even be surfing on a wave. Whales prey on seals, and they tend to create waves that wash over floating ice and knock unsuspecting seals right into the water. Now this behavior is incredible to witness, but in order to demonstrate the amount of water displaced and the sheer power of the killer whale, we have two very brave volunteers who are going to take on the saltwater. Come on down, guys. Alright, so you guys are going to take a seat right there. Perfect. Okay, so today you guys are seals and this is your iceberg, so your job is to not get washed away, okay? Now I just have one last question for you. Are you guys ready to get wet? Yeah? What do we think everyone? Ready to get wet? Well, it looks like we have Kalia here. And here comes that wave. Let's hear it for our amazing volunteers. They did so great. Come on out, guys. Now, all that incredible hunting behavior you just witnessed is just a fraction of the skills and techniques developed by killer whales all around the world. They'll breach or slap their pectoral flippers to communicate during a hunt, and they'll use their powerful tail flips to stun prey. But today, I've got a feeling these guys just might be stunning all of you instead. And you know what that means? It's time to get wet!
pretty obvious why they're the top predator of our ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right? Wrong.
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They are completely dominant, yet completely dependent. When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean. Their future depends on you, through your actions. Through the choices we all make. We hold the future of killer whales and the ocean in our hands. Killer whales continue to surprise and engage us.
They're the perfect ambassador for the ocean. Limitless, connected, and powerful. But still vulnerable. The ocean needs our help, and that can seem overwhelming. But together, we can make a change.
So much to learn. So much to explore.
So much to protect.
The ocean is facing significant changes, but don't give up. Be inspired. The killer whale story is still being written, and there's simple things we can all do to make a difference.
All it takes is one. One choice.
One positive act.
One ripple that can grow and change the world. Together, we've got this.